Good morning, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. My name's Clive. This is Emrys Tarot that you're watching. Okay. I'm a no-nonsense tarot reader. Please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. So without further ado, let's get straight into messages for the sign of Aquarius. Universe, spirits, guides, what messages do you have for the sign of Aquarius, please? Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal, Aquarius. The energy has been building up between you two and emotions are fairly running high, but it's, the energy is like bulging. It's like become too big to be contained now, especially emotions. All right, and I'm kind of getting, not necessarily the bubble's going to burst, but there's the goals that you've set yourself, okay, and all of the past events are kind of going to change in many ways. Your approach to certain situations are going to change. I'm getting here. You are doing a lot of work on yourself, but you finally see the light. It's kind of an awakening, a personal awakening for you, Aquarius. It's what they call a gibbous moon here. And yes, it means, bulging, so to speak, in plain English. It means that, emotions and feelings, it's time for the truth. Okay, it's all getting very close to coming out. And with a particular situation, a personal situation, I'm kind of getting success coming your way. Because, there is going to be a lot of circumstances change for you. That's what I'm getting. Let's get another oracle card here. Poised. There you go. Yeah, these changes coming in, you are literally poised to spring into action, okay? This is the true you coming out, Aquarius. You're getting very, very strong now, and there's, I suppose, a situation in a lot of your lives where everything's coming to boiling point, okay? So whether you're in a marriage or a relationship or a work, okay, a change of job, a change of career, you have new plans. I'm kind of getting, you've been keeping things quiet, a lot of you, it's just bursting with energy here, Aquarius. It's kind of, you're in a position now where you're ready to act. All right. After a lot of deliberation, after a lot of contemplation, you've been finding yourself. You're really coming into your power here, Aquarius, and you're really poised now. And you have made decisions, positive decisions. All right. And the final piece of the jigsaw is coming into place. Then you're going to spring into action. At this time, you're not letting any distractions get in your way. You are not letting people's opinions sway your judgment like in the past. I'm kind of getting, you're doing this for you, for personal growth. All right, let's get one more oracle card. Yeah, you need more information first. Okay. Whatever the situation, as I say, whether you're dealing with marriage or whatever, whether you're waiting for a decision that's not in your hands, I'm kind of getting that will come through. Okay, but this has been building up for a long, long time. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Yeah, you've come full circle on yourself, Aquarius. You have been tempted in many ways to make certain rash decisions here. I'm kind of getting in the past that there was a lot of complacency. There's been a person around you, whether this is in work or your personal life, there's been a lot of complacency here. They've been happy with the way things are going. You haven't been. Okay. There's been a lot of silence. There's been a lot of contemplation. There's been taking rest, taking breaks. Okay. But, you know, these efforts, this is like the calm before the storm, so to speak. These efforts that you've been making, okay, have set you off on a path, personal growth, personal expansion. All right, it's all coming, and there is, I feel, a lot of you going to be some relocation here, change of jobs. Okay. There's been a lot of speculation around you, okay, especially in work. You know, possibly a company's been making decisions behind the scenes, and some of you are expecting redundancies, okay. This happened to me a while ago, well, a few years ago now, and although it was very chaotic at the time, it turned out to be the best thing that ever happened. You know, in a personal situation where, you know, you could be dealing with a marriage, there's children influencing this. It became very, very complicated. Okay, and you were trying to work out, you know, what to do. You were thinking of all the different scenarios in true Aquarian way. Let's see what's going on in the present. Things are changing, as I say. These energies that's been around you have been bulging, you've been held back, all right? You could have been dealing with somebody with, you know, who's narcissistic or controlling, even an addiction, but things are changing, and it's been set in motion, all right? There's no stopping this. Like I say, there's a new way of thinking coming your way. You do face many challenges, but Aquarius, you're more than capable of handling any challenges that come your way. There is a lot of old habits being dropped here. All right. It's kind of like, you know, you've been banging your head up that emotional and spiritual wall. All right. You're being much more intuitive now. And it is literally like you've been reevaluating and rethinking towards the situation that you want to change. And you are starting to make them. All right, you're determined. Like I say, there's no distractions. You're even putting up healthy boundaries. Okay. You have been sitting quiet for a long, long time. All right, see what's going on in the near future. Yeah. Weighing up the pros and cons, and you are kind of taking the leadership. You know, you was quite happy to let other people lead you, Aquarius, but no, not anymore. All right. I am getting communication coming in. You are doing a lot of reevaluating. There is a certain situation with a certain person that you are weighing up the pros and cons here. There's been a lot of stress in this, Aquarius, but you are taking the leadership role, you know. Whereas in the past, this person perhaps there was a particular person, whether in work or in your personal life or even in family, you know, was controlling things. Now there's a sway in power. You're getting your power back. All right. You are getting your priorities right. You're making good judgments here. All right. You're being more tactful, actually, Aquarius. You're realising that in certain situations, head-on arguments are not working. Okay. You're being much more tactful. You are bringing in balance. Let's get some more. I'm kind of getting a change of location. I'm getting things after a long period of stagnancy, silence, whatever, you know, boredom. All right. There's going to be a lot of movement here. All right. And particularly within one scenario, I'm getting a relationship. All right, there's perhaps been a lot of sadness and regrets. To a degree, you've been avoiding the truth about this situation for a long while. Again, whether it's in work, but I'm getting a change of scenery here. And I'm getting you taking a break. All right. I'm also getting majorly that you are, although still quite sensitive and tender, you're getting full control of your emotions now. And like I say, you've learnt a lot, and the judgments you're making now, Aquarius, are being much more intuitive, and without being kind of selfish, you've got you in mind. You know, it's not putting other people first like you have done in the past. You've put your life on hold. No disrespect there, but you've changed a lot, Aquarius. You really have, and you're going forward with much more determination. With this 5 of Cups there, you know, you've been through a lot, but also you've experienced a lot, and you've learned a lot. The decisions you make now will perhaps have long-lasting effects, but you're certainly not rushing into anything here. You're doing a lot more thinking, all right? But basically, you are dropping old habits. Thanks very much for watching.